Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and today I've got a very interesting treat for you. Got a new pair of Crew shoes, and this is one that I've previewed on the channel a few times. This is my first pair of hand welted from them, and a really cool note here from Kenwin. And I'm super happy. This brand has really come a long way since my first pair a little while ago. Look at this, they included a really nice keychain, which is very cool. And these actually were shipped to me from Trinidad and Tobago. And this is my first pair of Lazyman. Now, what's interesting about this is this part here is actually the main part of it's not a separate wing tip. So this is all just cut into the material, but this piece here and this piece are separate pieces. So you can see, now they're pretty well skived, but Kenwin had a gentleman in China doing this, and you see they've got an insole here, and then on the inside they covered up the nails, and then they have the leather insole. So I'm going to see whether or not this fits without that, since I generally tend to not like insoles. But that's also a really interesting athletic insole, and it's got the leather covering so that, you know, your feet won't stink, which is nice. Now we look at the last here. They actually did a little bit on the toe. You can see a very, very clean edge on the sole. Definitely flat, very flush toe plates. We look on the top of the welt, really nice stitching, and a very, very subtle fudge as well. And then tight in here. But if you look carefully, you can see stitches in here. So this is just a 270 welt. Okay, so very interesting, really, really solid. This is like a half sole, so it's actually thicker here, and it does get thinner at the waist. And they call that half HAF in a couple of brands. And here, smooth, and then a big rubber top lift here as well. It's a combination top lift. So very, very interesting. Now, what's interesting about this is if you take a look at the medallion, it's hard to see, and this is not a Crew issue, this is a suede issue. But a very cool, I like to call this like the waterfall medallion. So pretty happy with that. I'm going to work on getting a nice picture of that. But this is the, you know, if you look inside, you can see there's no split there. The Lazyman acts like a loafer. You can see there's elastic on the sides, like call these gussets. And, you know, they actually have cut it so that there's a little bit of expansion there. So you still use a shoehorn, and should be very, very interesting. Now, I wanted Loden, and you know, they didn't really have a good Loden suede, so I picked this out of a swatch, and I'm really happy with it. It's a very kind of mild, mossy suede, and I think the more time I have with it, the better it is. And actually, if it darkens from just being dirty, I think that'll be okay. So, really excited about it. These new shoe bags are like a velvet, just really, really soft and nice. So we'll take this and we'll open the other one. Now I'm gonna say on the inside of this, it's just like a regular woven cotton. I almost want to put these inside out, but for suede I don't have to. But for like a high shine shoe, this would be great to have on the inside of the bag. And then here we are, number 2. Now, when you look at both shoes together, you know, you try to look at, you know, how consistent is it? How much do they match? Certainly looks really good. Again, super flush, very clean, massive rubber. Proportions are pretty consistent. You know, if you've watched my channel, you know that I prefer to have the heel caps a little bit bigger, but this is also very good looking. And just a very, very good looking shoe. So can't wait to get them on the hoof, see what they feel like. But that is our quick unboxing as we take a look at something new.